more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice or the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice
for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
You know, say all these wicked people or wicked at them, then they behave like saying that they get Nigeria. They can talk to anybody as you like, and nobody have the right to respond. The man come respond to waiting, Rotimi Amechi talk, calling wicked child. I don't want to respond to children. A couple of days ago, we broadcasted it on our live broadcast. Now he came to respond to that. Instead of him to focus on what Rotimi Amechi said about his satanic principle, he went on attacking Abati. He give Abati, although he give Abati to not be small. Now then, Rufai can say, no, not under my watch. Will you or allow, or will I allow you to destroy my colleague, my team for a year? Now then, everywhere scatter my people. It can't be like that they talk and finish, right? Let's listen to this. Woto.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Now, earlier in the week, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, during a media parley in Abuja, criticized former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, over his recent "I'm hungry" remark, saying that the ex-River State Governor is hungry for power, not food, contrary to Amechi's claim. Well, reacting to his utterances, Rotimi Amechi took a swipe at Wike, implying that they are not on the same level and that he won't exchange words with, and I quote, children. He further reiterated that he was Nyesom Wike's boss, whether the FCT minister liked it or not. Well, some people have also warned that Wike's current rosy relationship with President Tinubu could go the other way, given his past dealings with individuals like Atiku Abubakar, Peter Odili, Goodluck Jonathan, and Rotimi Amechi. Well, joining us on the show this morning to respond to comments made towards Nyesom Wike is Lere Olainka, Senior Special Assistant on Public Communication and Social Media to the FCT Minister. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the program today.
Well, yeah, good morning. Good morning. Barka de Salah.
Barka de Salah to you as well. Compliments of the season. So The main focus of our conversation today is that of a right of reply to comments that were made and that you would like to respond to. So, sir, I give you the floor to go ahead and respond to these comments that were made.
I want to commend the management, especially the chairman of Arise News. That's one of the leading lights in journalism profession in this country. The Prince Duke. I want to commend him. I want to commend him for today because I can see that Mr. Ruben Abati is not here because I was not expecting him to be here because he took position of special assistant on media to Rotimi Amechi. He took position of spokesperson to Rotimi Amechi. So I was thinking that to be professional, to operate normally, Ruben Abati will not be among those who will sit in the studio to interview me. I said that it will be on this side of the discussion this morning. So why I will be talking in defense or in support of the FCT Minister Wike, he will also be talking in support and in defense of Rotimi Amechi like he has been doing. And I said that probably he has been appointed as a special assistant on media to Amechi because I watched him like 3 or 4 days ago saying that talking like the minister is rude, is this, and using unprintable words that I was not expecting to hear from somebody who has functioned as editorial chairman of Guardian newspapers. For somebody like that to come to studio and begin to call a minister rude in defense of Rotimi Amechi, because he was supposed to, in journalism, we are not supposed to have opinion. So I was shocked to hear him turning himself to spokesperson of Amechi. And I want to also suggest that since he's now Amechi's spokesperson, he should excuse himself from Arise TV and go and do his job properly. He should not be using a platform provided by respected Nigerians like Oga Nduka Obaigbena to ventilate his anger, his frustration, and his hatred for Wike. Because it is obvious that he hates Wike. He said here that Wike is rude. When he had issue with EFCC and he had to pay back the money he got from Dasuki loot, then the alleged Dasuki loot. He himself and his wife knew the road to Wike's house to go and beg for a bailout, which is obviously got, and Wike was not rude that time. Oga Ruben Abati has always come to this station to present himself as a moral police, to postulate, present as a moral police, and he will not one day tell us that at one point in his life, he's a politician, a member of PDP. At some point in his life, he was PDP deputy governorship candidate in Ogun State. And he was comfortable having his picture displayed with that of somebody who was wanted by the American government for alleged drug trafficking. He was comfortable on the podium with somebody who was wanted by the American government for alleged drug trafficking. That is the person that will come here and pronounce with his mouth that a minister of this, a former governor, a minister, somebody he once ran to for help, and call that person a rude person. It is to me, I never believe that kind of word, but you know him. He's a bully like he has always been. Even you that you are talking to me now, I've seen videos in the studio bullying you, telling you that you did not respect him, you did not call him Oga, even you that are his colleagues on live TV. So I want to commend the management of Arise TV for taking him out of today. So that
that is not what happened, sir.
Mr. Leary,
that is not what happened, sir.
Mr. Leary,
and also speak.
Mr. Leary Olayinka, Mr. Leary Olayinka, if you will hear me,
like special assistant or
if you will,
If you will hear me
former
out.
governor of Rivers State and former Minister of Transportation,
Okay.
Rotimi Amechi.
Mr. Leary.
That is in that regard.
Mr. Leary Olayinka.
No,
I have to come in. I have to come in here.
The minister saying that,
Mr. Leary, I have to come in here.
Who was
Mr. Leary Olayinka, I have to come in here. It's not a monologue. Mr. Leary Olayinka.
Governor of Rivers State for 8 years.
I have to come in
Minister
here.
of Transport for 8 years. That is 23 years.
Some things I need to set straight. Dr. Abati did not leave the show because Arise TV told him not to come today. He was indisposed and he called in sick. That assertion that he didn't come because you were coming here is totally false. Secondly, all the allegations placed against him can't be substantiated, and he has the right to be able to respond to all of this. Thirdly, please let me speak. Mr. Leary Olayinka, you would let me speak. You have been speaking for so many minutes here. You will let me speak, please. And I insist on that right. Secondly, the right of reply was between Wike and Rotimi Amechi. And I think it's best issues like that are focused as a right of reply based on that. Not this casting of aspersions about people that are not here to speak for themselves and saying things that are not true and do not hold water. So it will be best for you to moderate yourself and speak to the issues as regards the right of reply. I am still speaking. Mr. Olayinka. So please, I want you to focus on the right of reply of what transpired between your boss and Amechi. That's the focus of this issue, and not attacking people that are not here to defend themselves. That's the only decent thing to do. Go ahead.
Are you done speaking?
Go ahead, please.
When your Ruben Abati was in that studio calling Wike, saying Wike was a rude person, was Wike there to defend himself? Was Wike there? So if he's not here, he will also hear what I'm saying and come as spokesperson to Amechi to also defend himself. Again, Oseni Rufai, stop behaving like you know everything. You are not a spirit. The allegation I made is against Ruben Abati, not you. Listen.
No, but I have a right to speak up for my colleague. I have a right to speak up for my colleague.
You have a right. You have a right to speak for your colleague.
Yes.
But you don't have the
we
right.
are a team on this show.
You don't have a right.
We are a team.
You don't have a right. You don't have the right. You say even if you are a team, you don't have a right because we are not in the zoo. Ruben, we are not in the zoo.
Mr. Olayinka, so, with due respect, maybe one of these days we'll talk about your own 20 million fraud allegations that you had to go back and forth to court for. Maybe we'll talk to that. Your own 20 million fraud allegations. Allegations against you too.
20 million allegation. I went to court. I went to court myself, and the case was struck out, dismissed. The case was dismissed. If I knew that you were going to talk about it, I will bring the court judgment. And that is why I say, so go and do a 2 or 3 weeks course in journalism so that you will know. You will not come to a TV station to begin to talk like you are a lawyer, using words like I put it to you. Like somebody is a court of law, you are doing cross-examination. I put it to you. I put it to you. This is a conversation, not an interrogation. You should also begin to act like human being that you are supposed to be. What I'm saying here is that I made allegation against Ruben Abati. Let him come and defend him. You are not the one to say that the allegation is lying. He says it's false. It's true or not. Because you are not the person. Were you with him when he went to Wike? Were you with him in the EFCC custody? Were you with him? You were not with him now. So stop behaving like you know everything. Is it not you that you study animal anatomy? So that you are supposed to be doing it.
What is wrong in studying animal anatomy?
Okay, Mr.
Can you show us your own certificate from the school you went? Show us your own certificate.
Documentary on animal now.
The certificate is phony.
Guys said, go and do documentary on animals and stop talking to human beings and let responsible person coordinate this program, not you. Not somebody who was convicted for breaking traffic offense. Not somebody like you. You come to station, you come to TV station and begin to do.
Mr. Lere Olayinka, if I may interject at this moment, we would like to have a productive.
Let me listen to you.
Olayinka, please, sir.
Let me listen to you, I beg.
Please, sir. We want to have a productive.
Talk to me. Woman being, talk to me.
Sir,
Larry,
please.
I'm not an animal.
Let's not.
And you should retract your statement.
Rufai, please. Let's not.
I'm listening to woman.
We will not allow this conversation to degenerate into personal insults, defamatory territory, and so forth. But you were in that station
when Abati was calling, was saying Wike was rude.
Mr. Lere Olayinka, based off of that, on this platform, we like to discuss issues that can move the nation forward, issues that pertain to governance and that pertain to...
He's clearly not here to talk about issues.
Mr. Lere Olayinka.
Mr. Larry, let's talk about your
certificate. Let's take away...
Provide your real...
Mr. Larry Olayinka, based off... Let's stick to the subject matter. The subject matter here is around conversations, not just those that take place on this table, but in the public space. And I believe you're here to speak to some of those allegations, some of those analysis and criticism that are being posed to your principal. So, sir, devoid of attacking any person or individual, please, can you help us to unpack and give us your response in defense, in favor of your principal, not an attack on anybody who has spoken, because there has been criticism across the board. We cannot single out one individual who has critiqued your principal. So please, let's stick to the matters at hand. Your defense, sir, for your principal.
Thank you, my sister. You see, this is a conversation. You will also help me. This station, the anchor, including and yourself that you have spoken now nicely, you also help me to limit yourself to issues and stop addressing and saying on a live TV that a minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria is rude, is hubris. You should stop using words like that on people. Until you stop using words like that, you continue to have this kind of reaction from people who come to your station. So ask me a question now, I will answer you.
You've been asked questions in the past and you never answered them. We told you to talk about the tiff between Rotimi Amechi and Wike, but you never answered them. You kept on assaulting people and abusing people. Talk about the tiff. Talk about the tiff between Rotimi Amechi and Wike. Talk about the tiff between them. Do you understand what I mean by the tiff? Talk about the tiff between them.
You see, these people, I've said this so many times, what they are doing is fighting for themselves. Now, Rotimi Amechi came in to the Arise TV to talk. Indirectly, I don't want to talk to children, responding to Wike. Now, Wike saying he owns satanic boy, also go and respond to them. That's what they are doing. They fight themselves for their selfish interest only. I like the way Rudos ask and say, can you tell us how will every...
All right, guys, on that particular video, I just wanted to recapitulate on it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. How are you guys doing today, my people? There's a trendy news that is currently going on. You can see that's what we have as a title. I already made a video just a couple of minutes ago where VDM and Daddy Freeze responded to this. This is my pastor, though. This is my pastor. Let me acknowledge the people in the comment section. Mother for Mommy Dasura. Good evening to you, Mommy. I love you so much, my wonderful mother. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you, Abu Aze. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you right there. Let me see if I can quickly Acknowledge you all verbally. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. Happy weekend to you all. Thank you, Tombra. Riomi Abdul, God bless you all. Wisdom Lucky, appreciate you all. Discussion Channel TV, I can see you right there as well. Then I have a certain girl met there. Good evening to you, sir. God bless you all. Eva Line once more. God bless you. Good evening, good evening, good evening, my people. Madam Peggy Mode, I can see you, my Kingsley Ogerahi. Appreciate you. Good evening to you all. Emmanuel Shooks in the building. Good evening to you. Loa Tosi, my lovely brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all, my wonderful people. Good evening to you all. I guess I have acknowledged everyone, right? Show in the building. Thank you very much, Show. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Then the Mike Akyambare, can see you, my brother. Vitus Okwebele, can see you as well. Thank you. Black Panther, my dear brother, I can see you right there. Says more in the building. Timmy DB in the building. Good evening to you all. Ambassador Magnus in the building today. God bless you all. Just do your part by pressing on the like button. Oloranju Adioso, I can see you. Good evening to you. Press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. Okay. I want us to move on now. Pastor Adefarasin. When I'm not saying what is going on here, content creator everywhere. I meet them with the video I did like a couple of minutes ago. I talk on for his side. And sometimes I talk on for here. Me particularly, every single day, people ransack my car. Now, these same people try to record his car while he was driving in. Not because they stand for road, they stand on the pavement and all that. This man, they say allegedly, your carry gun come out. You know, why would the pastor? This one is my pastor. Now they pay me for his side. My own pastor. Why my pastor will do this? Now I mean, don't understand. But meanwhile, let me replay again what Very Dark Man and Adefarasin have to say. Then we will take it from there. Please press on the like, help us to share. God bless you all.
Very serious matter. Pastor Paul Adefarasin. Now they say they see with gun allegedly to wait a threaten a content creator. Normally, content creator for this Lagos, when they see flashy cars and they follow you everywhere to record your car and everything. Me particularly, they happen to me every single day when I go walk. I dey see them today. So the way people mount on my car, I dey see them all the time. But for a known pastor, a popular pastor of House of the Rock, Pastor Paul Adefarasin, now that church go me or they go to bring out gun allegedly to threaten a content creator is baffling. A lot of people have responded to this. VDM have responded to this. Adefarasin have responded to this, and many others. But I'll take some of them on this particular video. Let's take this together.
Alright, so someone tagged me to this video on Tunde North's page and said the founder of House on the Rock, Paul Adefarasin, pulled out a gun on a content creator. So the first thing I did, I said, are you sure? I watched the video, and to be very honest, I had to check, is it true that it is Paul Adefarasin? Now, if you look at it, you see that there's a close resemblance. So it looked like it's Paul Adefarasin. That's number one. Number two, is that actually a gun? I had to zoom in to be sure. And honestly, this looks like a pistol, which is very, very disturbing if it is a pistol. And this is where the police need to do an investigation, I beg. But that pistol, because I know for the fact that pistol is not legal in Nigeria. They don't give you license for pistol. They only give license for revolver. Now, this video is disturbing. If that's actually a gun, it is a very disturbing video. And why? If you go back to the video, you will notice that the car does not have a plate number. So imagine if something had gone wrong. How would they know the person that shot the boy? I don't know if you understand. Because if somebody is being you in your car and the person did not attack you, attempt to attack you, the person is even calling you boss. You can't come more peaceful. That means you say if you go through something, maybe stress. Because I don't understand why he actually had to pull out a pistol. Maybe he's going through something or he's stressed. And maybe that stress, just imagine say the stress, come make and carry that gun, shoot that boy. How they won't take no? How would they get justice for the boy? How they come? How would they get justice for that boy? Think about it now. They can't get plate number. So if they don't shoot the boy and they get police convoy, there's a police convoy or like a security close to his car. I am assuming that he's the one that is they are protecting him. So if they had, maybe he had shot the boy, one of them can come down, can carry the evidence. Or carry the boy's phone. That's all. There's no plate number and you are holding a pistol that is not legal in Nigeria. This is scary. This is very disturbing. So I want to really know, Nigerian police, when did you start giving a license for pistol in the country? And again, Dr. Paul Adefarasin, if that's truly you, you know what you did in this video is assault. Well, I will not be surprised because in 2023, you were alleged to do something like this to a bus driver, where the driver hits your car, then you came down and then you threatened the driver, you break the glass, it even injure him. I remember that news vividly. Even Instablog and some blogs in Nigeria, they carried it that period. For some reason, I don't know how that video was able to be cleared all over social media. So, okay, this is not the first time. As a pastor, it's not the first time that your name is coming up in a very weird news like this. That's number one. Number two, as a pastor, are you supposed to be carrying gun, considering what you people preach? People preach that God will protect all of us. Now don't they go carry gun? Pray for protection. God is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the omnipresence. He will be always there. Now don't they go back here and go the whole gun to protect on yourself, even though it looked like you still had like a protection, like a security, a convoy. You still palm tools. This is very, very disturbing. Me, I'm just scared that people are now allowed to carry pistol in Nigeria. It is disturbing. It is really disturbing. Please, if you don't be allowed, I beg, Inspector General of Police, sir. If it is not legal, I need one. I need one, to be honest. Because I know they thought that they attack me. They attack me. Now God. Now God, now they protect me. And not just that, it's not even about myself. If it is legal, let us know. Make I carry all the money ready for NGO. Yes. I will beg everybody who contribute, say we are not going to do the school project again. The borehole project is being cancelled. We'll go buy tools, carry and go Benue, go give all those people where they buy for Benue. We'll carry and go different states, Benue, Edo, Jos especially, Benue and Jos especially. We'll go Ondo, we'll go Taraba, we'll go Bayelsa, we'll go Enugu. All the places where they don't get affected by insecurity, we'll go share them there. Because the lives of people, they way more better than any borehole or any school I want to innovate for Nigeria. So we'll go pack all that money, use them, palm them. I'm pretty certain that if these people get their own tools, all these people, all these headsmen where they can attack their villages, themselves they go to fear. So is it not legal to carry firearms like pistol? I know shotgun, yes, they give license. But for pistol, come on. I beg, what's going on? Nigerian police, please, we need an investigation. Do an investigation, let's be sure. I beg, I dey fear like this. I dey fear, I beg. Ah, gun care, pastor. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, you gonna learn. I beg, you will not learn. This one don't carry peace. Maybe they don't come go find me, say, hey, you call it there, yeah, poa. Anyways, we fear nobody. We balance. God dey our back. Our Baba strong die. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go and learn, and you will learn the hard way. Police will be waiting for you. Please do your investigation. Thank you.
I want you to watch this video.
Boss. Sorry.
Because from the video, the guy just wanted a picture. We have car spotters across the world. I'm just coming in from London, where I was driving an SF90 Spider. That's a top-end Ferrari. And at every street corner, there were people who wanted to take pictures of the car or record videos of the car. Oh, Igbo people. I gave them a show. I blipped the throttle, and they laughed and took pictures. I don't understand what's the big deal if somebody records you driving your car. Now, me driving a convertible, top down, in Lagos, and area boys are hailing me, and I'm hailing them back. Most of these area boys have my phone number. Sometimes I just tell them, I'll see you later. They call me, I send them some money. It's not that serious unless there is something else, which I want to hear from the pastor's team. God bless.
See, it is baffling, my people. It is baffling this is happening. But what do I know?
All right. Oppression, suppression everywhere. So I'll leave that one for now. In case my panelists want to contribute to that later, that's fine. But now I want to go to Akwa Ibom state governor who just defected to APC. This one shocked me. Listen to this.
politics, Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umar Eno, has officially defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress. This comes few days after the governor said it was time for him to move to the APC. Speaking at a town hall meeting in Ikot Abasi, in Akwa Ibom State, the governor said the move is an alignment of the state to APC at the federal level after extensive consultations. APC governors that witnessed the occasion include the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, Governor of Cross River State, Basi Otu, Lagos State Governor Babaji Desu, and Ogun State Governor Dakwa Abiodun, among others.
Each and every one of you needed to be consulted, to be informed. I needed your counsel. I needed to explain why I am moving. And at this point, that consultation culminated into my meeting with all the critical stakeholders in the PDP last night in this hall, where I took time to explain to all of you the reason why we must move. That as the children of Issachar, we must be able to interpret the times and flow with the times and not run against the tide. Having completed the rounds of my consultation as your servant that you have elected to serve you, I have therefore decided to progressively move to the All Progressive Congress.
APC is a movement. APC is a great party. And the APC is driven largely in the grassroots. We decided to bring her today to join the governor of Akwa Ibom, who is also among governors in Nigeria, one of our best and brightest. To be here today to join him in solidarity. In solidarity.
All right, guys, I'll just leave that one out. A concerned Akwa Ibom citizens have responded to this. It's very unfortunate to see how all of them are currently defecting to APC. Although I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised, maybe you are, but it's crazy. But I like also listening to what this man have to say. I'm going to post out a link now because this is my last video for today. For those of you that want to join us, it's better you just come in now. If not, you can probably like say, we don't feel wait for the next person. You know, today have been so hectic for me. Sometimes we need to be honest to ourselves. Multitasking is not too easy. It's not too easy. Now, we be human being, will not be iron. When somebody engaged me, I don't mind. Like yesterday, I saw my lions for here. You know, all of us were lions and tigers for here. Bass bulls. ECBD collect yesterday, woto. Maybe today now me go collect or somebody else go collect. That's what we do sometimes on this platform. If you do anyhow, we go your collect, but we still remain one family, you know. So yeah, you know. So guys, just help us to press on the like, help us to share. But let's listen to the anger, the dissatisfaction, you know, of this Akwa Ibom man.
Umono is a puppet governor today. Umono is a puppet governor today. June 6, 2025 marks a very dark day, a dark, ignominious day in the history of Akwa Ibom State. The long-anticipated, widely condemned act, technical act of treason, has finally been completed by Emperor Mono. Governor Mono, who himself called himself a servant of the people, revealed his true colors this morning, declaring for APC, after many had requested that they should not do so. What Governor Mono did today in Nigeria is a national disgrace in Uyo. This is a chilling step towards Nigeria's slide into a one-party dictatorship with Akwa Ibom, the lifeblood of Nigeria's federal budget, the #1 income earner in Nigeria, shamefully offered as a prize to a desperate Abuja plutocrat, Bola Tinubu, who runs Nigeria. Someone said to me today, you don't finish like that too. You call today a declaration? That's what Governor Mono's people were calling that activity today. A declaration. I call it a funeral. I call it a funeral for the integrity of Akwa Ibom State. It was not a declaration, was a funeral. It was a funeral for the aspirations of 15 million suffering Akwa Ibom citizens. The event itself looked pathetic. It was a stage spectacle. In fact, I watched the whole event. The MC, in a moment of unwitting honesty, quoted Julius Caesar. And indeed, Omoino is the Brutus for Akwa Ibom people. He has betrayed Akwa Ibom people. He has stabbed them in the back with a smile and a hollow promise of progress, dressed up like a king. He paraded governors from other states like triumphant conquerors, while Akwa Ibom present leaders, the men and women of Akwa Ibom, sat there looking. They look like well-dressed hostages. Those Akwa Ibom leaders on stage today, they look miserable. They look somber. I know they were forced into attendance because you don't go to that event and they call you, EFCC will start, Tinubu will send EFCC after you. My sympathy goes for them. Because as someone said to me, then don't tie wrapper for them. They are caught between a rock and a tyrannical hard place. I happen to know some of them, so I feel bad for them. I feel sorry for them. The sheer audacity. The MC was standing there today with a half smile talking about captains of industry are present in the occasion. In that occasion, captains of industry, which industry, I beg? There are no industries in Uyo. This is gaslighting of the highest order. There's no jobs in Uyo. Akwa Ibom State is drowning in 90% unemployment. All the young people that are begging, boy, I beg, give me the no cook. They are hungry. Unemployment. Why those charlatans today prattle on about non-existent prosperity? This isn't just a political defection. It is a deliberate act of division. It's a betrayal of the democratic will of Akwa Ibom people, the vast majority of whom despise this self-serving mood. Go ask Akwa Ibom people, ordinary Akwa Ibom people, about this. Nigerians at the national level, they're mocking. Go into social media, they're mocking at Akwa Ibom people today. They're mocking Akwa Ibom. Just like the way Nigerians mock Rivers State that has been taken over by Nelson Wike, for allowing these governors, Wike and Umoino, to turn their own people into political slaves. Someone said, Amumu don't do too much. And then, Emperor Moina himself stood up, looking regal, to deliver his pathetic excuse. I was waiting to hear the specific reason why he's leaving PDP for APC. Please, listen to this drivel, my subscribers, please. And tell me if you've ever heard such convoluted nonsense. This is what he said, and I'm going to paraphrase and quote him. Quote, having completed the rounds of my consultations as your servant, I have decided to progressively move to progressive APC to serve your interest. Really? Whose interest? There's no transportation system in Uyo. Progressive what? What does progressively move to progressive APC even mean? You either move or you don't move. You cannot progressively move to progressive APC. You cannot be half pregnant, Abby. You cannot be half pregnant with APC, with PDP. Who writes these unbelievably idiotic statements? For a man who is parading himself as the governor of Akwa Ibom today, I almost could not recognize it. His media people should go, they should be ashamed of themselves. This isn't the language of a servant to begin with. He calls himself a servant. It's the arrogant babbling of a political slave shackled to Bola Tinubu's ambition. Like they say, na ATM. Governor Moino is acting like a servant. Which servant? He did not consult with the suffering in Akwa Ibom. He did not consult with the hungry. He did not consult with the economically dislocated people of Akwa Ibom, who are reeling from 2 disastrous years under his governorship. He didn't consult with them. He didn't consult with the millions struggling to put food on the table. He did not. What did he do? He went to Abuja. He flew private jet to Abuja to negotiate his pathetic exit with the puppet master, with the true puppet master, the one Tinubu sent, Akwa Ibom's Gospel Akpabio, who is the Senate president, who has now become notoriously known as Tinubu's errand boy. And Governor one of course APC progressive, the same APC that is turning Nigeria into a one-party state, using instruments of coercion like INEC, like the Nigerian police force, like EFCC, the very agencies that Umono is going to need to rig himself into a second term and Bola Tinubu. This is the definition of political prostitution. This is a flagrant disregard for the democratic process. This is shameless, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could be more charitable. And let's be clear about this contradiction. This phony defection, leaving one party to the other and still control the other, highlights the sickness of the Nigerian political scene. Political parties are no longer vehicles for ideology or service. They are mere tools used and discarded by disingenuous, greedy, and immoral politicians like Nelson Wike and his counterpart, Umono. I thought Umono would not do this. I've lost respect for him. This isn't leadership. It's self-preservation. It is. He's preserving himself. He wants to come back and continue oppressing the state at the expense of an entire state. Someone said to me, Naso will go suffer. The repercussions of this selfish act are already tearing Akwa Ibom apart as we speak. Many people, including, in fact, a columnist, Solomon Okpo, reports on the factional tensions gripping Akwa Ibom APC. This is the chaos that Umono has unleashed. Talking about unity. All this for his own personal gain. And the irony, APC in Akwa Ibom is already divided. It is now being further destabilized by the very defector who claims to bring unity. At the national level, is divided too. The North opposing a challenge to Bola Tinubu. That's why he's running to Akwa Ibom. Someone said to me this morning, and I'll quote, them just they share allocations, na him them call progress. Them just they share allocations, na him them call progress. This encapsulates it. Ladies and gentlemen, the anger, the feeling of helplessness among 15 million Akwa Ibomites is underwhelming. Nobody stands for them. They have no leaders. They don't. Nobody speaks for them. The governor that they thought would at least speak for them has abandoned them. He had divided his state. He has mocked the collective intelligence of Akwa Ibom people. So what should Akwa Ibom people do? How do they fight back against this tyrannical slide? There's so many ways. One way is for Akwa Ibom diasporans or even Akwa Ibomites in Nigeria to ask the U.S. State Department to deny Umono and his hundreds of retinue who are trying to waste Akwa Ibom money, to deny them a visa to attend Akisan Convention in Maryland this August. That is one way to fight back. Just one way. Another way to fight back is to subscribe, is to comment on my podcast, is to share them. These are ways you can say no to him. And if you must reach me directly, text me 914-521-0817. 914-521-0817. Until next time, stay strong, stay informed, never give up.
All right, no worry, we'll not give up. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you all. That's all I have for you guys today. I can see some of you were already calling in. You can call in now. If you want to join us, you can join us now. If not, you are going to give me one of the best Fridays ever. My people, how on a day? Let me take my first call. Mother Deborah is here. Hello, man. Good evening to you. Thank you so much. Please talk to us.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Talk to us. Yes, so
I understand. It's not very easy.
I've been on the road all day.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Okay.
It's not a lot of video you showcase today. Let me start first by talking about your pastor. I didn't know he's your pastor.
Yes, so Pastor Adefarasin is my pastor.
Yeah, but you see, it doesn't matter when, even if somebody is, it doesn't matter when people go wrong, you still have to criticize, to talk about it. Nobody is above criticism when they are wrong. And criticism can help people to change as well. So that is the thing. My issue with this, most of these Nigerian big pastors, honestly, I don't see them different from the politicians. To me, I feel they are just the one and the same. Just they are operating, they are using different level of operation. Otherwise, most of them, not all, but most of the big pastors in Nigeria, they are almost the same like the Nigerian politicians. You see, this particular pastor, before the election, he came out and made a comment. I think he was teaching, and he was trying to say Nigeria should not just look at Tinubu as that Tinubu is going to be, is it Saul or is it Saul, he said. That Tinubu is going to be Saul, that after Saul, David will come. And when I listened to what he said that time, that was something that is not right. How can you actually look at Tinubu the way everything that we know about him? And he saw that after without this, you listen to that teaching. Since he's your pastor, I don't know if you heard when he said that. That was before, during the campaign. And to me, that looked like somebody who does not want to come out and actually say truth to power. I think he was just trying to be politically correct, you know. And that was when I started looking at him with one eye, you know, and I said, if this man cannot even see the situation of Nigeria, he cannot even stand and speak truth to power, and he's standing on his altar to say Tinubu is Saul. You know, that was when I started questioning the kind of person he is. So I'm not surprised that he's walking around with a pistol. So that doesn't surprise me.
Do you think he's walking around just for protection due to the insecurity in the country, or he's using it to intimidate people? What's your take on that?
Yeah, it is both. It can be both. But then this is the next that what has he been doing regarding? Has he ever come out to speak about the insecurity in the country?
Yes. He's always. Yes, I can testify to that. He always speak against this government. Even 2 weeks Sunday, he did. So
but he came out to say Tinubu was Saul. I heard him very well.
Yeah.
Are you denying that?
No, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
So you can't have it both ways. When you come out to say Tinubu is Saul, that was what he said. You see, this is either you are on the side of the people. You cannot be in between.
You are right.
You cannot be in between. You cannot say one thing today and tomorrow you are saying that. I can't trust people like that.
That's true.
When you say one thing today and tomorrow you are saying something else, that 2023 election was a very critical moment in the life of Nigerians. That was the time that it was like a decision between life and death for so many people. And I expected anybody who has empathy and as a shepherd of the flocks who understands the suffering of Nigerians to at least speak truth to power. But this man stood because he doesn't want to offend them. I don't know what he was trying to do. And he came out and said Tinubu was Saul. So since that time, in my own opinion, I lost any small respect that I have for him. So if he's carrying gun around, see, when they are not different from the politicians. That's all I can say. They are not. So if he's carrying it for protection or for whatever reason, so who protects his church members? That, to me, I'm not surprised with all of these big.
Although I'm not in support of him carrying gun at all, even though you have a gun, that was a man with a video in his hand. Why must you bring out your pistol?
But that's what a lot of, you should understand that that's how a lot of them are. When they have anybody who has more money, 99% of rich people in Nigeria, both those pastors, they intimidate people. Even when you want to go and see them, do you know the protocol you go through to even talk to them? They are not, in my own opinion, no. I don't see most of 99% of Nigerian big pastors are not different from the politicians. I'm telling you, I see all of them as the same. They are just operating as differently. They are reaping the people differently. That's the way I look at them. They are not different from the politician. He might be a good pastor. He might be a good teacher that he teach, but in terms of his standing with the people and actually showing empathy with the Nigerian people, I don't think he's there. He's just there for his own interest. So you see, no matter how people pretend, gradually you'll see them for who they are truly. So that's the thing. But unfortunately, I don't think anything will happen to him. You see, Nigeria, where you have money, you can always get away with anything. Even if the police try to say something, I don't even see anything that is going to happen to him. That's just that. They and the politicians are one and the same. They are not different. Okay. It's very few of them. Let me tell you, the percentage, the only few pastors that I can still that have integrity in Nigeria that you can say yes. There are not many, especially those big ones. There are not many.
You're right.
That will actually want to risk to say, okay, no matter what happened, I'm going to stand on the truth. There are not many. I don't know him so well, but that statement he made that time, after analyzing what he said, that was when I said, this one is not different from politicians. Came out boldly and said Tinubu was solved. I will never forget that statement. And even when he was saying it, he knew that people would be disappointed in him. After all the suffering of Nigerians, he knows who Tinubu is, but if he stood on his altar and said Tinubu was solved, I'll never forget that. So I'm not surprised that he's beginning to show himself. Is beginning to show himself for who he truly is, and I hope maybe some of his members will call him to order so that he understand. Look, if you want to be on the side of the people, be on the side to show good example. You know,
exactly.
Mr. Elvis, you are in Nigeria there. I don't think you are carrying, despite the insecurity that is there. I mean, there are better ways to still move around, and even that situation, him pointing that to that guy, I don't think anything warranted. That guy was not of any kind of threat to him at that point in time. So I don't even see the reason why he should do that. I mean, it's just a show of power and intimidation.
Thank you.
That's just what it is.
You don't scatter, Mother Deborah. You don't scatter my pastor woto. This one not good though.
No, Mr. Elvis. See, even look, when people go wrong, and this is the thing, we need to be able to correct them.
Yes, you are right.
It doesn't matter who they are.
Exactly.
So that next time they don't.
That's why I presented it. That's why I presented it.
Nobody is above mistake. I
Exactly.
think they are not deputy God. So when they go wrong, I think their members should politely let them know that I think your attitude or what you did, with all due respect, I think that is wrong. I mean, if they don't correct them, then that's where abuse of power comes in. There should be checks and balances, in my opinion, no matter the position you are, and that is what is lacking in Nigeria.
Okay, let's move on.
Checks and balances.
Thank you, let's move on.
A quick one about the governor of Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
Anybody that is surprised, that happened, I think I'm not surprised, because most of these governors are just there for their own selfish interest. They are ready to sell their state and everything. I don't know if Wike did that in Rivers State. And what happened? The Rivers people sat and watched him sell the entire state for his own interest. So why won't the governor of Akwa Ibom State do that? Except the people rise up to say no, these things will continue. These governors are ready to sell the entire state for their own political interest, and we are going to see more of that as we move closer to
2027.
2027.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
God bless you,
and
Mother.
Let me just say this to you. I hope you will find a way to let your pastor know that his actions does not portray him. He is just acting like one of those politicians.
Okay.
That does not put it in a good light. And I hope the church members will at least call him to order. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let me take the last call quickly so that I come to only one person that I have on the panel, so I can end the show. I can't wait to end the show today, one hour. Hello, Black Panther. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. Talk to me.
Hello, Naija Watch.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, good morning, and good day, everyone.
Thank you, thank you.
Naija Watch. But I will continue from where you stopped. You spoke very well. 99.9% of the Nigerian pastors are fake. They are using the pulpit as gangster. So that's what they are doing. And the question was asked, so that man are your pastor?
Yes, so Pastor Paul Adefarasin, yes.
So you come up from one fry pan to another fry pan.
My brother. Now my pastor.
Maybe you just go build altar for your house. Every day, stay for that altar, worship God. Worship God. I don't tell them for my place. When I pray to the good church, worship God for your house. When you worship and finish at 2-3 hours or 1 hour, go and feel that thing and do it. That's all. If you want to give your offering, go and give it to people that need money, that need to eat. That is what Jesus was doing. Go and look at his lifestyle. He went around doing good things. Stop following all these people. They are just preaching heresies. How can a pastor say, Angaduna saw? And so the other one talk say, na Peter. Another one call us Saul. You can see how they are doing. They are all, are they fanatic? Go check in record now. Go check in record. He came.
What did they record? Tell us. What did they record?
He was trained under who? This man, where they don't accuse of so many things. Where do I know? Okay, I was trainer when he got out from that thing, not become trainer, when he become pastor. I go the shower, they carry go chico, they carry weight. I don't know where he grew up from. See, Nigeria is in a very deep mess. We that are speaking, we should keep on training people, because these pastors, that's what the other one, when they call Omoto 50, is now crying that everybody that Christ like, maybe they fight for them. If you see that where I laughed this afternoon, I almost fell down from where I was. So these people are people, fake man of God, they are all everywhere. They are doing miracle. They do t-shirt. Look, the other one where you see anybody concerned go arrest and you do miracle, somebody fall down. You see until I tell me get up, go get up. You know, get here. So let us forget about them. Let us bundle them with the politician together and deal with them the way we can, and make sure they are thrown into the trash can. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kai, My pastor don't collect woto today for una hand. Anyway, I would like to be. Let me take another call quickly, my people. I'm returning your call, whoever. Joshua, that's the name I can see here. Hello, peak. Is that Mr. Joshua? Hello?
Yes, my brother.
Thank you, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Thank you, sir.
You're a good one. You're a nice man.
Thank you, sir.
I love people like you. I only want to say, or repeat one song for our brother. Religion is politics. So you can do the rest, or do the two. So forget about this. Just say about this and that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Religion is in the heart. So let us not just deceive ourselves.
Okay.
Don't let anybody tell you anything about it. Do the best you can and leave the rest for the Almighty God. That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Continue the broadcast.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. I have only one person on the panel. Guys, make una press on the like. Okay, I already got a super chat from Adapegi Modi. I'm very, very grateful, man. Thank you so much for my wonderful weekend. Weekend coffee money. And God will bless you for all that you always do. Although they do a Monday to Friday, but this weekend, it's very, very important. I go find one better, what do you call them? Suya, use and take buy me for pepper people like Black Panther, Madarita, and Co. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. All right. Stay humble. It's good to have you on the show. For the past couple of days, we never hear from you. Where have you been, my brother?
I've been on night shifts, man.
Oh, okay.
Hectic, but yeah, I have my free weekend now. Unfortunately, I've not really been following very closely all the activities, but I've managed to, like once, read few things about coalition, or no coalition. And I think today I was, just on the streets of YouTube, and they were saying something about an former obedient that changed club, that was signed by the Baptists. I don't know the detail really, but so I think it prompted the P2B is coming mantra on social media. Yeah, I don't know the detail really, but what I know is that many people who would come out to say, that they are supporting P2B, they are doing that. Some people are doing that to use P2B, maybe to get followers, or maybe to trend, or maybe to boost their commercial their commercial enterprise, whatever they're doing. And then when they become popular, these guys can sign them, so they wanted to use the obedient movement to improve their bargaining power. All right. So people should not be too disappointed when those things happen. That's one. And that is still connected to the religious leaders, let's say the pastors or whoever, who might say one or two things to disparage the obedient movement, or to smear the person of Mr. P2B, or to, find support for Tinubu. You see, because prior to 2020, the political consciousness was not as much as it is today. Not many people were really interested in politics or knowing what was going on. So people, they didn't know how far and how deep these guys have gone. Someone like Tinubu has most of the Lagos-based religious leaders in his pocket. It's just that with time, you'll be seeing them coming out and saying, and even some people that you used to respect, you'll be like, why is this happening? Because people didn't know that was the case. Before, when Tinubu was in the opposition, people thought, oh, okay, that they were different because they had the media in their pocket. When you have the media in your pocket, you could be painted as a saint, really. So they have almost the whole media. They have almost the whole religious leaders in their pocket. So people should not be surprised when the respected preachers come out to say, oh, that Tinubu is the next thing after sliced bread. In fact, in the coming days, we should expect more and more of this trend. That's 2. Then 3, very importantly, I will talk about the coalition. So when this whole coalition thing started, I wasn't comfortable at all. Why was I not comfortable? Yeah, it's because of the caliber of people in the coalition. If you're talking about coalition is good, but that coalition, just like Adefarasin put it, should be a coalition of angry Nigerians, should be a coalition of Nigerians, general hungry Nigerians, and Nigerians that want the country to move forward. There are so many interest groups in Nigeria. There are so many pressure groups in Nigeria. There are so many people of timber and caliber who could command very, very huge following, who could actually form a coalition. But the thing is that we are so much invested in some of these old cargos, because this person is this person has been this. That particular person that you're saying that they have political clout, how did they gain their political clout? Did they gain their political clout by goodwill, or did they gain it by embezzling of funds, by criminality, by killing people?
Round up in 1 minute, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So by Peter Obi insisting that that he should be his running mate, he has earned more and more of my respect, because and people say, oh, it doesn't matter. It could be El-Rufai once it's Peter Obi that but it matters. Because we know how Buhari was respected in the north in those days, and people were like, oh, that this Buhari will do. But by the time Buhari got himself into that coalition, and they gave him their conditions, and he was just there as a figurehead, he couldn't do anything. We don't want a Peter Obi who we all trust, who we are all depending on to change Nigeria, to now come in with a coalition, and then we just be another Buhari. That would not make sense. Instead of that happening, he should not go there. If by 2031 he's not there, he might support someone else. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for putting your voice to this short broadcast today. But we have someone else here, Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. I beg, talk to us.
Hello. Good evening, and good evening to all the listeners and the people in the chat section, which is the most interesting place for me. I just called because of the video that's been.
I never see your message. I never see your message.
No, it be like say you don't hear within that talk. So make I quickly clear that matter. I wanted to wire the thing to my media guy in Nigeria. I can't send them to Niger Watch Media. As I just see media for the account, I just fire them to one media account. So the guy can't contact me 2 days later, say, oh God, I never see your handle. I can't go check. I can't say that Niger Watch I send them to. So I say, instead of coming to ask you to say, refund or mistake, I just look and say, you know what, that's my contribution. So I just cuckoo fashi the level, say, make you take and buy diesel.
Okay, I remember now. That was like a month ago.
Yes, you'll be, I think, 318 or something like that. Yes. So I just look and say, Niger Watch they do past 318. I'll say, in a small matter.
My people, I remember the person where I call announce on this platform. I bet if you remember, put out a comment section, say, send me 318,000. I don't know how much.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't narrate you tired. I don't know who said that.
Two person give money that day. But you're more on this one very well that day.
Yeah.
Gosh, God go bless you. Thank you so much.
No wala, boss. You
You
did
said
do past that.
Thank you.
You did do past that one, I beg. Now minor.
Thank
No problem.
Now you do that. You surprised me. You shocked me. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now God will bless you. Thank you.
Amen, and you too.
That's supposed to be that may shock you where he goes. He shock you like a pastor can shock you. That's where he goes. That's what they shock you.
That's what they view. Yeah. You know, despite the fact that you follow pastors or you follow their church, which most of them have become like, you know, cult-like, that you can't criticize or do anything. It's a reminder that you should protect yourself. Your own protection is between you and God and not between you and a man. I know God uses man, but you can see a pastor. While I won't speak in defense of Pastor Paul, but you know the way Nigeria is these days, you might not be familiar with that guy. You know, there's this trend, or not trend, there's this sort of thing that they do in the US especially, where people stop those who are driving flashy cars, and they would ask them, what do you do? How much is your car? Can you give an advice to, you know, a young and aspiring entrepreneur? And, you know, there are TikTokers or like people on social media who do stuff like that. So I think there's a guy in Nigeria who probably does similar. Now, Pastor Paul might not be familiar with this guy. So imagine somebody waving you down, and by reflex, you probably think, oh, maybe I know this guy. You slow down, then you realize I don't know him. Before matter go, you know, change hand, he flashed a gun. Now, my issue with that is not that he's protecting himself. I have no issues with that. I would have issues if he's ever told his members not to take their own personal protection personal. You know, if he's one of those churches that sell wristband, I don't think they do. I know some churches that, but I don't have to mention their names, that they sell wristband and all these things that people wear around as protection. Those ones, I have an issue with them. But I don't think Pastor Paul will probably tell people to buy wristbands and all these things for protection. My only issue is the legality of it. Because from the research I've done so far, you know, like just little Google search, this is when I say research, nothing deep like that. But I can see that in Nigeria, we are not licensed as citizens. We're not granted license to carry shotgun pistols. We're not allowed to carry pistols, except what I've seen is wrong online. What we're allowed to carry, if you can get a license, are shotguns. And I think the reason, I might be wrong, I think the reason, just thinking as a layman, is because with shotguns, you cannot conceal them. You can't hide a shotgun. It's long. But a pistol is very small, so anybody can carry it and conceal it, and you don't know. So I think that might be the reason why behind why our government is saying nobody can carry pistol, because everybody will just hide one. You don't know who is carrying what. But with a shotgun, you can tell from a mile away this person is probably, you know, carrying something. So is Pastor Paul licensed to carry a pistol? That's the question. You know, I would like answer to. Is he breaking the law?
But unfortunately, nobody will answer that question, and nobody can dare ask him why he was.
You know, saying a big man is from a very big family. The family, no be small family. Because you know, I don't know him personally, but I know people who know him very well. And if you know his history, you know, say now Omolile, as they talk now, boy will be say stubborn when he's young. He's told.
No, he used to be a gangster in America.
Exactly,
exactly.
Drug addicts, proper one.
He worked over $30 million before he became a pastor. So
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So now proper Omolile, we say now drug addict, gangster, gang, and all these things before he met Christ and he turned his life around. So you know, no matter how you shake him, he go still remain small for him.
He told us, yes, he said he used to be a drug baron, drug addict.
Of course, he doesn't hide it. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You know, so it's not like somebody that was born and raised in church that's a, you know, proper good boy, goody two shoes. He in a street boy before he converts. So all these things, and they know people in high places. Do you understand? So all this matter now, my worry is, would they sweep it under the carpet? Would it lead to copycat issues that Nigerians will start carrying pistols and say, until you try Adefarasin, you can't try me? Because, I mean, look at the Okoya incident. VDM don't flog down at tire, and I don't blame him for it. Anybody that they pick up for abusing Naira, VDM could point to the Okoya children. So could this lead to people carrying pistols and now saying, if you don't ask Adefarasin to drop his own, I'm not dropping my own. Would Adefarasin come and say it's a toy gun just to scare people? So we wait to see what the outcome of this will be. And to round off, because I know 8 minutes is probably gone, people defecting to APC, that guy don't want to know pastor. So today now for pastors, then go collect hire. The Akwa Ibom governor in a pastor Abi, he's already said he's going to APC, so it doesn't come as.
Thank you.
Okay, no wala.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ogasho, I want to appreciate you once again for that wonderful support. Now, God will bless you. We all already prayed for the person then. But to be honest, when you talked to me last time when you did, I don't hear you. I don't know, saying I wait till they talk with that.
Yeah.
Bless you. I'm very grateful.
Amen, and you too. Thank you for the job you're doing. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
All right, my people, on a year Gasho was the one that sent me 318 something thousand or 18,000. I can't remember. That was something else. Wow, I'm very, very grateful, man. People that are not expecting from, God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. Anyway, give us somebody the last on the panel. Please talk to us quickly. Let's round up. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. Greetings to you and the panelists. I greet everyone. Protocols to be observed. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Well, let me start from where Mr. Show left it. The Akwa Ibom governor, don't forget that I think it was when I lost his wife of recent, right? And the daughter came out and said that the father used the wife for rituals, right? And I think you had that on your thumbnail some days ago. So where are they on that issue? Have they suddenly buried it, or what's up on that issue? So Akwa Ibom governor, they just also confirmed now that you're a pastor. I think when he became governor, he said he was going to give Akwa Ibom people happy hour. So is this part of the happy hour that you are giving Akwa Ibom people, that you are making them sad, because this is sadness? Also, I mean, he can choose to do whatever he wants to do, but it could have been better if he allowed his term to end, and during the next election, if there will be any, they come to APC. Don't do it while you are still under PDP ticket, because what he did now is what was what happened in Rivers State, where you have the lawmakers that were elected under PDP. Suddenly they come to APC. Now, what they tell you is, if you want to decamp, go and tell that party, I am no more under you. Then decamp and let election be conducted. So the governor of Akwa Ibom State, what he did now, he is subject to impeachment. What he did is subject to impeachment. But when the people impeach him, maybe yes, maybe no. Nigerians, Mr. Shaw, Nigerians are not citizens in their own country. Nigerians are foreigners in their country. So if you think that they will give Nigerians the license to carry a concealed weapon, no, it ain't going to happen. They can do it for the I am mighty, and that's why you see the likes of what is playing now with this pastor. From what BDM said, he said he's not even sure whether it's Adefarasin. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you've been able to check Mr. Evans. I'm sure that he's the one. I'm not sure. And also to be able to make sure that he actually has that gun. But this is where we now see that in Nigeria, in animal farm, they say all animals are equal, right? But not in the context of Nigeria, because everybody is not equal in Nigeria. We are not all equal. Let a Dick and Harry carry that concealed weapon. Then you will know that there are police. Then you will know that there is law. But if it's a high person, an influential person in their own eye, anything goes. Now, so the Akwa Ibom State governor should be impeached. I call for the immediate impeachment of Eno, the governor of Akwa Ibom State. He should be impeached with accurate alacrity. He should be impeached. In fact, before yesterday, he should have been impeached. But would that happen? No. Remember, Adams Oshiomhole told Nigerians that if you commit any sin, in as much as you join APC, your sins are forgiven. Adams Oshiomhole said it. He said, if you commit, maybe he's even listening. And she will be listening tonight, Adam Oshiomhole. What you said is playing out. We saw it with the governor of Delta State. We saw it with Okorocha. Now we have seen it again with the governor of Akwa Ibom State. And more to come. More thieves will still join APC because what? APC is a party of thieves. Now, for the lady that went to Arise, well, I don't know. It's like Arise and the politicians, they are playing 10-10 with Nigeria. They know that Lere was going to come. Why did Abati showed up? Only them know, and they answer that question. But let me talk to Lere. Lere has become a bulldog in the hands of Wike, and so he must deliver for Wike. The only concern is that. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, my dear brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. We have a guy manager joining us now. Better quickly talk to us. 5 minutes. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Why you call the rush today? Today now we are still here. Why they rush today now?
No, I want to finish. You know, see the time we finished work yesterday. Too late now. I beg. Let me relax. You know. A guy from Manu, talk to us, sir. It's good to have you.
Yeah, my brother Evis. Good afternoon, sir. How far? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Yendeba, what's up? I hear say your pastor then they carry black thing for hand, Abi.
When somebody don't chop black soup, you don't go take fight, go do them. Welcome.
But I say your pastor then they carry that black iron for hand, Abi. It is where.
Insecurity day Nigeria. You need to do
you should have prayed now. You should have called for prayer.
The thing is that you know why this thing is amazing, because I want this kind of situation to open all these church goers. Let me use that word. Church goers that don't know their right from their left. Whether we like it or not, the earth, God has given the earth to the sons of men. Anyhow, on our own manage on ourselves, not as Sabi. Spirit is spirit. Human being, we are, as long as we are still in this earth, in this flesh, our security, in as much as we pray that is in God, there are things we are supposed to do as human beings to secure ourselves. So if pastor they carry black iron, I don't blame him, because he's still in the flesh. You don't go carry for guns, shoot spirit now.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Hold on now. Allow me to
carry black iron, and he tell the member to pray.
Hold on first now. Let me finish now. Give us a minute. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. What I'm trying to say in summary is that let members borrow themselves sense. Let them borrow themselves sense in reality. Because the best way be shepherd, carry automoko. Let's for instance, carry automoko, protect himself. When the chips are down, the person go disappear, go carry automoko disappear. Then those where they there, they clap and they pray. Go enter one chance. That's the point I'm saying. So people should use their head. When you want to serve God with sense. Don't be mumu. Say my people perish for lack of sense, for lack of knowledge. That is for that. For Umueno, now Pastor MB. He don't use pastor, come enter government house. Now he don't defect. Okay, let's count all the states were defected from PDPC or from Labour to APC. How many they? According to Wike's song, how many they? Why we not go win them? How many they? I'm calling on Nigerians. Please, all these defectors or defectees, or what do they call them? They only have one vote. I want you guys to use this opportunity to make a statement across all the states that have been, the governors have defected. Tell them that they only have one vote. Cast your vote on on the person that you know will deliver you from this shame, transform Nigeria. It's time for Nigeria to make a statement come 2027. Allow them to keep defecting. Let them go to places, no problem. It's opportunity for you to stop crying. Make a statement. Tell these governors, no problem, you can defend. You only have one vote. But we, the people of the state, will make a statement when we come, when it comes to time of election. It's as simple as ABC. Finish. Don't need to cry over speed me. Let them do what they're gonna do. But on that day, he will vote. The governor will cast one vote. Then the majority of the people that he has deceived, that he has put in poverty, will not make a statement. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. God bless you.
Okay, Mr. F. Manuel, God bless you, sir. I really do appreciate you for putting your voice to this broadcast today. God bless you, sir. I really do appreciate you. Give us a Monday. Thank you very much for your submission earlier on. I appreciate you all. My brother that came in earlier on already left. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you very much, Madam Deborah, for calling into the show. Black Panther for calling to the show. Madam Peggy Modi, thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Guess what, guys? I'm very, very excited ending this show right now. You know, for the past couple of months, this is the first time I'm ending the show in 1 hour or something. As you all know that I have been trying
Black Panther's on backstage, oh. Black Panther's on backstage.
I beg you. Anybody who even come backstage now, I'm not going to let them in. I beg you, go and sleep, my friend. Mute yourself. Go and sleep. You know, I appreciate every one of you. And God bless you now. All right, everyone, write down the comment section. Mother of all Mom Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. And I love you so much. Thank you so much. You're asking for a link. Now, so your matter, they be. Nobody will send that to you after the show. Thank you very much. Thank you, buddy. Abu Azi, thank you very much. God bless you all. Bexman, thank you so much. Tony Africa, thank you. Black Panther, Vitus Akwebele Show, thank you once again. I'm very, very super happy. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Great Homes and Properties. It's been a while. Good to hear from you, Larawanjo, Adioso, and many others. Thank God, God bless you. Now, Marcos, I can see you right there as well. God bless you. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this broadcast right now. Join us again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affecting you and I. Stay glued to our platform in case we uploaded the pre-recorded videos of the things that is affecting you and I. My people, now we'll drop the curtain. Take care. Good night. And bye.